Hello everyone and welcome back to GTA 5. Today I'm joined by Duncan, Ravs,
Hello.
Pedguin, and Bouphe O's
Oh, the teams are still fucked. Why can't we fix this?
I think this is balanced. This is very balanced.
Gorals.
I changed clans so that we could fix the teams, and it didn't work.
My rat and my clown.
This team has all the fun, is why.
What's that noise? It's like.
I don't know what I'm hearing.
No.
What's this? I like this. I like this thing.
I don't know, he's kind of cute though. Oh, you broke him.
Oh, I lost his legs.
No.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my god.
How do you feel about... There's always one of these stories, right? I always see this. How do you feel about celebrities turning up at random people's weddings? Right?
It annoys
Often
me.
not in a suit, not in like a suit. They're like wearing like tracky bottoms or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like
You can.
I don't know.
You can show up.
Oh, like we ran into Keanu Reeves.
No.
And he was at our wedding.
Yes.
Does that not just like completely nullify your wedding?
Yeah, I
though?
do, Bouphe. Oh, you bitch.
Wait, what?
Like-
Is it over?
Or that we met Keanu Reeves at a pub in England and he said he'd come to our wedding and he actually turned up. It's like,
Yes.
did that happen?
But he never turns up like smart. He turns up like shabby.
Yeah,
I feel like
looking
every
like-
time I see them at a wedding, they are not looking as they
Well,
should
it must be nice to do that, right?
I'd let Keanu Reeves show up in his fucking undies to my wedding.
Well,
I
I,
don't
mean,
think
that's
it's-
different.
I think it's taking advantage of this celebrity to not wear the normally formal, uncomfortable stuff.
Well, I don't want
right?
to outshine the groom, you know?
No, but he.
You can't dress
But,
better than the
but
groom.
in all the wedding photos, he just looks
Out of place.
shit.
Yeah. Like, fucking make an effort, dude. Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
Leave Keanu Reeves alone.
That's all I'm saying.
Just at least
They're
have a
welcome to
shower and
come.
brush your hair. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does look like a bit greasy.
He's got his pajamas
If me
on.
as the bride will not shower or brush my hair,
Well, that's fine. But you shouldn't have Keanu Reeves doing the same. That's your look.
it's mine.
That's
Keanu
yours.
ripped me off, man. He made me look stupid at my own wedding.
Keanu beat me off. Come here, you bastards.
Ah,
No!
goodbye.
Do you want to go in the hole? Why am I in hole?
Oh, is it going to hole?
Oh, I thought you could
that's
just
close.
drive up the spiral. That would have been kind of cool too.
Oh, can you not?
You have to get the jump first.
Yeah. If
I
it
think it's if
started
you
from the
fail the
ground, it
jump.
would be cute.
But I agree. I don't like the idea of a celebrity coming to my wedding.
Oh,
What if they're
dear.
like a minor celebrity? And
How minor?
They like worm their way, like I don't know, like
Like a worm.
No, they.
I'd be so pissed off if James
Famous
Corden
word.
showed up.
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh, but imagine
He's
how good it
off.
would feel to kick him out.
I would. Oh,
Yeah.
it feels so
Are you
good
on
to
the
tell him to
list?
fuck off.
Sorry, did you have an invitation? No?
Get
It
out.
was so scary.
Get the fuck out. Who are you again?
Security.
Where's my boys?
My bottom.
Wait,
I'm
what?
here.
Hello?
I'm
what
a
the
boy.
fuck? Oz? Hi.
Where's my boys? You want to come to my wedding?
Fucking beating me.
You want to come to my wedding? Ah!
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so who would be the worst, apart from James Corden? Who's the worst guest in your opinion?
Oh,
Lewis?
goodness.
Who you're thinking
Well,
of?
there's first of all, there's so many people who are celebrities that I've never heard of. Judging by every time I've watched Celebrity Show, right? Celebrity anything, I don't know any of these people. So,
Right.
like, what's the? Do you mean what's the? Like, imagine someone, for example, in your wedding party, bumped into him at a bar, right? And they knew who he was. Like, maybe he was in. Like a bit part character in Twilight or something. Like, not the main guys, but
Twilight.
he was in Twilight, right?
Okay.
He was one of the background vampires.
Okay.
And so, like, someone was like, "Oh my god, it's Steve Rogerson's." He's
Steve Rogerson, aka Captain America, was an extra on Twilight.
okay, whatever, right?
Is he a relative of ours?
He's here. He's at this pub. Can you come to the wedding? They'd love it. They'd love it if you came to the wedding. And then he gets to the wedding, and you obviously don't know who he is at all. And your wife doesn't know, or wife to be, or whatever, or your husband to be, whatever. Your cup night, and you're like, who's this fucking guy that's turned up in a tracksuit? And he's just like eating the food. He's like taking pictures with everyone. He's like overshadowing you on your day. Do you know what I mean? I hate that.
Yeah. No,
Rosie, who did you meet at a wedding? It was somebody from a band.
Oh, it was that guy from The Verve.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Richard Ashcroft.
What's his name? Yeah,
How did
Richard
you keep meeting
Ashcroft.
people from bands?
Yeah,
That's
it
who it
was-
was. And he was
He asked for a lighter.
He
wasn't
was there for the actual wedding. He wasn't just a celebrity invite.
No, he was sort of a friend of the family, but it was kind of like, a load of people like, oh my God, it's Richard Ashcroft. And I was like,
I've heard of him.
My mum
Yeah.
fucking loves him.
oh.
Is she getting married soon? Because
I know him. I can ask him to come.
you know him now.
Well,
you mean you were at a wedding with him?
I met him once.
Did you get his number?
That would be weird. Oh, could I have your number so I can invite you to future weddings?
He's the party clown.
Maybe there's only like a certain tier of A-list celebrities who can really pull off the wedding attend, though, right? Like, unless they've been specifically written to. Like, if someone wrote to someone and said, look, massive fan, is there any way we can get you to play at our wedding? And they're like maybe an out of work. Maybe Richard Ashcroft ain't doing much these days, do you know what I mean? He'd do a wedding for a fan who wrote him a nice letter, I'm sure. That's fine, right? That's like but this is the walk-by invite. It's like, Keanu Reeves wasn't doing anything that day. He was just in the area. Someone saw him, and he just comes along to a wedding. I don't know
Why are you all
how cool
dead?
that is. If I just died of it.
It's okay. The round is going to be over in just a moment.
Oh my God!
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
dude.
Brutal.
All right. And on the flip side of that, then, who would you like to be a surprise attendee that you would appreciate?
What, the dream guest?
The dream guest.
What? But then they turned up in half-assed in their tracksuit.
yeah,
I don't know. Like,
soup, a track soup. Yeah,
Track soup.
who wouldn't you mind turning up in their track soup?
I don't know. Who would I want to invite?
Brian Cox, maybe. Brian Cox is all right.
Stuart Little. Is he still around?
Yeah.
The mouse.
Michael J. Fox.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's a
Snoop
good
Dogg would
one.
be pretty good.
Snoop Dogg would be sick at your wedding.
Yeah.
well, first of all, Snoop Dogg wouldn't turn up on his own. He'd turn up with like 50 guys, right? And they'd all be smoking weed. It would be like he had this huge entourage. He'd like land his private jet on like the flipping helicopter. Do you know what I mean? Like it
on the
would be
grade
this
2
whole
listed
rigmarole.
building.
Yes.
Starts
Fucking
crumbling.
I mean, you were in the same building as Snoop Dogg, weren't you, Lewis?
Yeah, we were.
We smelled his
We could
reefer.
smell him. That's
We
bad.
smelled his reefer.
That feels like
That's a claim to fame.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another person that would be all right at a wedding.
I know who I wouldn't want. And just for my brand would be... I can't have Ed Sheeran
Ed
show up to
Sheeran.
my wedding. I know.
Oh, no.
Oh, like what
I
if
just-
What would you do if like you got a surprise serenade at the reception?
Oh my God. I think I would just be like, you know what? Everyone go home because this is kind of just... There's no salvaging this.
The wedding's off.
The wedding's off. It's Ed Sheeran's fault. I don't even greatly dislike him, but just for the memes I have to.
Oh, I thought you meant, he would... I thought you meant that you loved him and then your
No.
husband couldn't compare once Ed Sheeran had serenaded you.
I think I find
Joey.
him to be... He's just a bit... Excuse my terminology. He's a bit of a wanker.
Yeah.
Right. Is he?
I've
I've never heard that said about him.
I think he's a wanker. I think he's just kind of a bit of a... I don't even know what to say besides wank stain or wanker. Those are the only words that come in my head.
Right. I think they're appropriate.
Yeah, I think those are appropriate words.
Okay,
I
good
don't
to
know. I think that would be my only one. But if it was someone where I was like, I want them to come to my wedding, Lewis, you're invited to my wedding, you celebrity. Bring Simon as your +1, or I'm taking you back.
Oh my God! You can't put unreasonable demands. You can't invite a celebrity and then say, "Bring your celebrity wife."
Yeah.
Who I actually want there.
Is that Simon, your celebrity
I thought
wife?
of my least favourite one would
Yeah.
be
Okay.
Logan Paul.
Oh goodness!
Oh.
yeah, pretty good one.
Fuck.
We said
If
celebrity.
Logan Paul KSI crashed your wedding,
Yeah.
He shows up with a creative crime.
Oh.
Oh, no.
that would be awful.
Actually, it would be quite good because it's an opportunity to accost him in person.
Yeah. True, you could just berate him. That's the entertainment. It's
I
just,
feel like he'd actually make the FN dress up fairly smart, though. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I
I
don't
don't
shit
know.
what he's dressed like. He's still a
Give a fuck.
dickhead.
I feel like he'd fit in. It's just because I saw this thing yesterday where Mark Ruffalo crashed this Welsh couple's wedding, and everyone was all delighted about it, like it was the best news in the world. And I was just like, I wouldn't like that. I know he's a nice guy and everything, and he's like very friendly, and
Well, I
just
mean,
doesn't do it for me.
I think if they invited him, they're probably cool with if he did happen to show up. Whereas, like, if you invited, like, your favorite celebrity, let's say it's Keanu Reeves, and then Mark Ruffalo just is like, I was at Keanu Reeves' house when he got the invitation.
We were at the pub the other day. Christopher Eccleston was, well, this is not the other day, this was ages ago. Christopher Eccleston was there, and I was like, not that bothered. Like,
I didn't
if
give a
he
fuck
turned
either.
up,
I don't know
if he
who that
turned
is.
up at my wedding, I'd be like, oh, go away. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I reckon there's some celebrity who's probably go around crashing all these weddings and getting all the good karma out of it.
just need a free meal, don't they? I think that's what it is. They just
Do you know what I
wanna-
mean?
Yeah, I think they just want some free drinks.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Maybe some of them are like, I've fallen on hard times, you know, with tax and stuff. Like Nicolas Cage going around, like, just getting free food. Maybe
I
he's
don't
like,
like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage would be alright.
Nicolas
just put
Cage
it
would
out
fuck
there.
your wedding up. What are you talking about? He'd like
If I'm
pass out
getting
on the
married-
buffet table.
If I'm getting married, my
drunk.
wedding's already fucked
Well,
up.
Duncan, that's a prox bomb.
I don't want to
Yeah, I
get
planned it
married.
when I was last place, like you do.
Oh, you fucker.
Nick Cage would ruin your wedding.
I think my least favourite would probably be somebody like Harrison Ford, because he's a bit of a fucking edgelord, isn't he? Harrison
What
Ford.
do you
John
mean?
Cleese, what a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, him too.
Ed, what are you doing? I can see you with things out the
It's
window.
because Lewis is right there.
I don't give a shit.
Like, I think
Lewis.
Harrison
It's
Ford
Lewis.
is so well revered amongst people. Like his interviews, he's a bit of a cocky bastard. And
Yeah.
like, fair enough, all right. He's an old guy, but they kind of annoys
But
me.
if
It's
you
like, you don't have to be so rude.
What if you invite someone and it's like someone that you're really like keen on, and then you just leave your person at the altar for that celebrity?
I would
The
totally do
celebrity
that.
turns up and marries the bride.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know how often that's happening. I think it's more that.
Me when Lewis brings Simon with
The thing is,
him.
when we think of celebrity, we know a lot of people who are celebrities because they're awful, right? Like, what if, like, flipping Theresa May turned up or something? Do you know what I mean? Like, or some like,
Trisha Goddard.
even if they were
Oh, yeah,
just,
she can
even
turn
if
up.
they were just, even if they were just there
Andrew
on the
Tate.
day
Yeah.
doing something else,
You
right?
mean they just happen to be there, and you're like, get
Yeah, they
out?
Yeah, like people were like, I just saw Theresa May outside. It would ruin the whole day for
It
me.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Stop it.
Like, it would put this like damper on your whole day.
She's doing undercover boss.
God.
You're a piece of shit.
Oh.
You're not coming to my imaginary wedding. I'd like Christopher Lee. He's dead.
He's dead.
dead.
But if
He's
he like
dead.
appeared as a ghost, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd like
Christopher Lee's
Christopher
ghost.
Lee's ghost to
Yeah.
come to my wedding. Spirit of Elvis would be pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Just to say that he's there.
What are you talking about? All these ghosts turning up at your wedding?
you say that they're here anyway.
My wedding is
No-
yeah,
no
my
one
wedding is
could
completely
argue.
fucking fictional.
Just pretend that you're clairvoyant and say, oh, all these celebrity ghosts are here.
Yeah, well, my wedding is completely fictional, so I can do whatever I want. There's actually a unicorn
What
officiating.
would be your favourite ghost then?
Yeah, which ghost would you like to turn up?
Henry VIII.
Right, he's a bit of a party guy.
I'm going for royalty.
He's very experienced
yeah.
at weddings as well.
Queen
What a laugh.
Elizabeth.
Oh my goodness. They're there in
This
spirit.
wasn't as good as my fourth wedding. Henry VIII would just be shitting on your weddings. Yeah, he wouldn't be like.
He'd probably be like, what the fuck's going on here? What is that moving object outside that's going very fast and making a growling noise?
That's just my vibrator, King Henry. Your Highness.
Someone just sent me some bits.
I would want like just a peasant from the Middle Ages to just be confused as fuck.
Hedwin, you're a stupid bastard.
Just some caveman.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and he's just absolutely like, what the fuck is this? You know?
Now I've done.
He's just really confused.
That's it.
That'd be
Now
great.
I know why you always say prox bombs are banned. I have never ever put one down ever.
Oh, there was like 30 sticky grenades on the finish line. I'm sorry.
You're not invited to any of our weddings, Pedguin.
No.
You can come to the service, but not the reception.
Is that Pedguin surfing does finger sandwiches? Why, yes, it is.
Wait, as a waiter, you're employed. You can come as an employee.
Yeah.
Not as a guest.
And I'm going to give you the worst samples that no one wants, so you always have a tray in your hands, you dirty bastard.
No one's taking anything off me.
What the fuck? This is the worst thing ever.
It's just got glasses of milk.
Oh, I'd
have
go
a
for
fucking
that.
cheeky glass of milk.
Right, mister. You've had enough.
You had enough milk and cheese.
Ravs is on his 7th glass of milk. I think we need to cut him off.
I just follow Ravs around with cheese and milk and a bucket.
Oh my god.
That means I get to have another tactical wedding break. Just go have a lie down.
All right, we're done. Thank you for joining us. That was GTA 5. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.